Happy
Sunday. Sunday, fun day, fun day.
I wonder if the Seahawks have won yet.
They have won.
Okay, good. They were kind of killing them.
I'm wearing my Seahawks jersey that's got my favorite number on it. Luckily, nobody plays in it, so it's my number. And it says Makiba. Of course, I'm going to show you my butt.
Stick it up.
In the back. But we're really excited to... Oh, thanks for joining. Hello. So, this is our... I kind of just made the title up. Do you like it?
No, I said I love it.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
good.
I love that song. It's called Change Clothes. That song with Jay-Z and Pharrell, right?
And I watched the whole music video. That's the fun part about going back and digging up these songs is I have to watch the music video because, you just have to. But I forgot that he did the whole runway theme and Fashion Week and the kick-ass girl that comes out at the end. And
Is it Naomi Campbell?
Yeah. But...
Uh-oh.
What's that noise?
It's just turning off.
Okay. We're in obviously our new digs. You like it? It looks nice. Got a little ambiance. But anyway, yeah, it was Naomi Campbell, but it was also this, I don't know who the runway model was, but there was a lady who kind of was punk rockish and she's snarling. I guess they kicked the girl's butt. Do you remember this video?
I watched it a little bit this morning, but I didn't finish it. But I saw Naomi and I was like, oh yeah.
Towards the end of the fashion show, the rougher models kick the foo-foo models' butts and come and take over at the end, so it's kind of funny.
So aggressive.
I know.
We had a little bit of cheer chat for you guys for that episode, and why is it called Change Clothes?
Because we interview Laurel. We should ask her, how do you say her last name? Cancilla? Laurel is very dear to us. She is the one and only person who's behind our beautiful uniforms while we were on Seagulls, and she still works with the Seahawks Dancers to this day. But she's a one-woman show, and she just handmade every outfit that we've ever worn. So we love Laurel, and Brittany, this was Brittany's wonderful idea, I think, to interview her.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
It was.
Well, when we first started the podcast, she reached out and was like, I love the podcast, keep it up. And I was like, oh my gosh, we have to interview Laurel, because a lot of teams, there's nothing wrong with it, but a lot of teams buy from Dallas Wear or the lineup. Yeah. They basically manufacture the items and send it over, but Laurel hand makes all of our items. She comes to our practice, she measures us, she pins the items, she rhinestones them with Swarovski crystals by hand. So she's just a very unique addition to the Seahawks organization.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be really cool to get her background and take just on doing all that she's done for the Seagulls and Seahawk Dancers.
For so long too, several years, and just we can't wait to share that episode with you, but we do have cheer chat first.
Yeah, so what are we talking about?
Well, I don't know if everybody was as excited as I was. I mean, we're still, trying to feel out this whole Jay-Z NFL partnership, but when I saw the announcement of J-Lo and Shakira performing for halftime, I was like, well, you know what? Maybe this is good, because obviously their music is incredible and the dancing's going to be incredible. And we just saw, I acted like the movie was called Strippers. It's not called
Hustlers. Strippers. It was so good. I liked it. Did you like it?
I liked it. It wasn't what I expected, but we watched the movie Hustlers, and then you're just completely reminded of J-Lo's bad
amazing body.
I mean,
my gosh.
Did you see that she says that she doesn't smoke alcohol? Whoa, where is my brain? She doesn't drink alcohol because, in terms of her skin and why it's just so impeccable and everything. Anyway, J-Lo's amazing. Shakira's amazing. And I think it'll be a pretty dope halftime show.
I'm excited for it. I mean, honestly, depending on who's playing, that's kind of the reason why I watch Super Bowl anyways. So I'm excited to see them, and I can't wait.
Yeah. People who are upset just need to be quiet, because I think...
Who's upset and why?
Just, I don't know. There was some rock person from Twisted Sister who was tweeting, there's so much rock music played in NFL, but we never get a halftime performance, and, not taken away from J-Lo and Shakira, but kind of we're only used for Thursday night football, and the whole what about us thing. So I mean, they can get over it. But...
Well, Twisted Sister hasn't been around forever, so get over it.
I mean,
is that Snyder guy? What's his name?
I forget his name.
But the guy with the big blonde hair, and
I do not remember. This was on Twitter, so I don't recall. But I do think that it will be a very entertaining halftime show, and they better just. They're going to be having so many dancers, and please incorporate the cheerleaders. They never do.
I know.
I'm salty about our Super Bowl experience that they didn't ask us to come and dance with freaking Bruno Mars, whatever. That's fine.
We got to watch the Katy Perry though, so Left Shark was right there with us. I mean,
true.
So we were
Somebody
kind of part
said,
of that.
so excited for it. So yeah, you're excited
It's
for
Kyle
halftime.
from the Eagles.
Oh, hi Kyle. How are you? Yeah, no, it's gonna be dope. It'd be great if we went, but it's in Miami. Like, it can't get any better than that. Like, period. Warmth, nightlife, just a great city. So
They probably will use the Miami Dolphins cheerleaders, maybe.
true.
Which we're going to talk more about them. Like, we were looking at it just before we went live, but basically they have like crazy production and like these reality type based videos about just their process of auditions and game day. So they're definitely kind of like bringing it.
I know. It's definitely worth checking out, you guys. So take a peek. What else are we talking about?
Well, the indoor football league, right?
Yes.
The Arizona Sidewinders.
That's right.
Oscar Hernandez choreographs for them. I mean, he choreographs for so many people, but he seems directly linked to them.
Yeah, I think that's his team. Is
Yeah.
it Sidewinders or Sidewinder? Something like that. Sidewinders. But yeah, they won an award from the Indoor Football League for as the best dance team. And we were just thinking, like, how cool would that be if there was some form of awards or recognition for NFL or NBA or the other leagues that we're still trying to cover more so in the podcast, but we can do it. I mean, why can't we have our own award show?
Right.
Show, but
we just interviewed somebody too that we'll reveal at a later date, but they were talking about the battle at the beach where it was kind of like American Ninja Warrior and like Survivor, where they would invite select teams, cheer teams, like NFL cheer teams, to come and like compete. And it was like a big sponsored fun event. And like that would be so cool too. I'm so sad that they kind of took away that opportunity.
Yeah.
But,
well, or just any kind of like dance off, showcase, something where there's a bunch of performances. We have judges like putting up numbers, like feedback. Kind of like Dancing with the Stars-ish.
That would be super cool.
That would be kind of cool. I mean, we could be the judge, but...
And then how about the team that wins gets to be incorporated into the Super Bowl performance?
That would be bomb. That's what we're doing. Okay, period. That's it.
Hoping and wishing and dreaming.
That would be really cool, though. But when you think about it, for pro cheerleading, like, there isn't really a body that oversees all of pro cheerleading. I mean, not like we're anything like that, but we're trying to at least cover enough of it so people can see how talented and amazing different teams are. And it would be nice to have some sort of recognition that meant something. But people will be like, okay, thanks for deciding that we're like the best dance team. What does that mean? You get a picture of I don't know, what would they get as a gift or as a prize?
A sweatshirt, pro cheerleading podcast sweatshirt.
I know, Brittany's rocking our sweatshirt.
I know, I couldn't find my jersey.
Oh, what's this pro cheerleading podcast on the back?
I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
But we are getting our merch game together. That's gonna come. We got to work on it when the season breaks for us. But merch is coming, and hopefully that'll be a good enough prize for somebody to get some kind of award. But congratulations to that team for obviously having a bomb director and, you know, bringing it all season long. So
yeah, and then some kind of sad news is another team's been kind of it's been removed, eliminated.
This is going international.
I was gonna say we talked to some international teams with like London Bridge, and we had a bonus episode where we talked to other European teams who have cheerleaders. So I guess the German
basketball club.
I'm way off. They had cheerleaders.
Yeah, the German basketball club, and apparently they won like competition, or maybe it was a similar award for being the best dance team for that basketball league. But they decided that in today's day and age that they're no longer, what did they say? No longer appropriate or something along those lines. And they completely got rid of their dance team. And I tweeted about it, and there's a lot of people who are upset about it. Like I had to translate tweets so I could actually read and see what everybody was saying. And there's actually a lot of overwhelming support for the women. Like, this makes no sense. And a few people who agreed with the decision. But I just thought it was interesting that people think they're looking at the U.S. or they were commenting about the U.S. and like, if you were going to decide whether to get rid of the dancers or not, it would have been nice if you at least added guys. That was like one of the comments that I kept seeing, that they thought that before getting rid of everybody that you would try adding men to see if it would be better. Like, look at the U.S. And so I was thinking to myself, like, is that kind of like the thought process? Like, everybody was on the chopping block, and then it was like, oh, you know, at the time you have the Rams and you have the Saints that were getting good buzz, good publicity, and so then they decided instead of getting rid of it because of all this bad press, we'll get good press by making it co-ed. But that's what a lot of them were actually saying. So it was just sad though that this wave is, they're picking up on, I mean, we are a community, whether we realize it or not, and it's international in scope. It's not just the U.S. that does pro cheerleading, guys, and the trends that we're seeing here are moving across the dang on globe. So
the good and the bad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah. If you are listening in Germany and you're part of the Alba cheerleaders, we would love to talk to you. I mean, I think we have to kind of unite and care about what's happening in our space and offer support. So we're really sorry to hear about that, because that's just your job eliminated. And if other teams in that league, or that, you know, basketball clubs, I forget how international basketball works, but you don't want to see that kind of like ripple effect taking off over there. So we got to fight for our industry, man.
Yeah,
so that
go
is a bummer.
retweet the article that you wrote and comment, and, you know, thank you guys for joining us for Cheer Chat. And this Wednesday we're going to have our Change Clothes episode going live, so that's exciting.
Yes.
Anything else? Any kind of like thing we want to reveal? Maybe like our 1 year anniversary party, maybe?
Okay, let's get their thoughts, because yes, we are coming up, you guys, on a 1 year anniversary on Halloween. That's when we launched with, oh my God, it made me think of that was not the title of the episode, but I was like, this is Halloween. No, that's not what it was called. What the heck, Nightmare on Cheer Street. That's what it was called. But that's when we launched, and we had 3 of our episodes. This is why we do it. Can I get my life together? This is why we do it. What was our second one?
Shut Up and Dance.
Yes. And Boys Just Want to Have Fun.
Yeah,
yes,
those were our
that's
3
what it was called.
episodes. Kyle says that we rock, and see us soon. I can't wait to talk to Kyle.
I know.
It's gonna
Let's
be
hope.
exciting.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, let us know.
But let's see. We need to do something to celebrate. And so Brittany and I have been trying to put our heads together as to how we could celebrate this amazing year with you guys. And obviously we're in Seattle, like, whoa, all the way up in the corner. But we're thinking of having some little party. We want to hear like what you guys are thinking it would be an appropriate way to celebrate. I don't know. We got to do something.
Yeah, it would be fun. I don't know if it's a Halloween party or maybe just make it more about like the podcast or what, but we're really excited to come on a year. It feels like we've been doing this for so long, but I still don't know what I'm doing. I don't know about you, but we're still figuring it out. But we just appreciate you guys and would love to incorporate you guys in the celebration any way we can. So definitely send your ideas our way.
Yes, indeed.
Consider it, because we don't know what we're doing yet again.
We're not, here we are going to go into like event planning and nobody's going to show up. But whatever, we're going to do our best, and we want to bring you into it as well, like Brittany said. So anything else, let us know. We can always like add it on before Wednesday, but we're excited to share this very special episode with Laurel with you. Change clothes. And we'll see you.
And that's all she wrote. No, I'm kidding.
We will see you on the other side. Happy Sunday. Bye
guys. Bye, Melody. Everyone's saying hi and stuff.
Hi and bye.
Hi and bye.
Thanks for joining.
Have a good week.